Hi, and welcome back to your practice. So we're going to take a short little practice today. Whenever you're ready, come to get onto your mat, sit down. You're going to want to have some blocks with you or something to use as blocks. So either if you have 1, 2 blocks, if you don't, a stack of books works just as well actually to have near your mat. So choose whatever you want to use and have them close by. And then when you're ready, let's come back, settle, and take a pause for a moment. Take a pause to parachute inwards and land in yourself, landing so lightly, like a superhero, coming to fly in and drop lightly to the ground. Take your time to notice the landscape around you, the internal landscape, what's going on, how you're feeling. You could rest one hand on your heart if you want to, bringing that sense of presence and groundedness. Allow yourself the time and space to simply breathe, to arrive. It's so very easy for us to lose parts of ourselves in other people, in other people's needs, in the needs of our work, our families. Take some time to check in with yourself. What do you need to feel a little bit more complete, a little bit more whole, to feel love, self-love? Perhaps it's just a few moments of time so that you can connect inwardly, acknowledge yourself, and know that you are showing up. Recognize and acknowledge that you're showing up all the time, every day. And right now in these moments, you're showing up for yourself. This practice is going to be a little bit playful as we explore what it's like for things to feel slightly off balance and maybe imperfect, whatever that means to you. Sometimes we wobble, sometimes we fall out of things, and that's fine. It's really about what the inner conversation is when that happens. So allow yourself that space to explore playfully, curiously, and we'll begin our practice. Take a big inhale and a soft exhale. Big inhale, and by big I mean going really, really slowly, gently, and deeply right down into the belly. Expanding the ribcage to the maximum, and then exhaling fully, completely, get every last little bit of air out. Let's do that again. And all the way out. One more time. And exhale. On your next inhale, float your arms up. And as you exhale, open them out wide. Open the chest. Inhale, let the arms come up. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, join your hands behind your back. Press the knuckles towards the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take a bow. Good. Inhale, lift the arms back up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your head, lean your head back into your hands, open the elbows. Inhale, leaning over towards the left side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, leaning over towards the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean over towards your left. Take the right elbow back a tad more. Inhale, back up. Exhale, leaning over to the opposite side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, leaning over, pause here. We're going to draw the right elbow down towards the left elbow. And then we're going to lift the left elbow up. Draw the left elbow back down. Inhale, the right elbow up. Bring yourself back up to center and then lean over to the right. Left elbow draws back, inhale. As you exhale, draw the left elbow down. Inhale, the right elbow up. Exhale, draw the right elbow down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, come back to center. Open the chest, lift the heart. And then place your hands on the ground in front of you. Take a little walk forwards and bow your head. And noticing how you feel in the hips, how you feel in the neck, in the fingertips. Feel that connection to earth, fingers spread wide. And from here you can either step back into your high plank or lift the hips, elbows draw inwardsly, round your upper back, lean forwards, and let the legs float back. Good. Lower yourself down, lift the chest, and then we move back into our down dog. Good. Pedal it out, bending one after the other. And on your next inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Bend the right knee, open the hip. Good. Let's step the right foot forwards to the top of the mat. Left knee comes down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, lengthen the right leg. Take a little bow. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up. Option 1, bring your blocks underneath your hands. Option 2, imagine you're holding onto ropes in the sky. Keep the back toe tucked under. We're lifting the right leg up for a little wobbly balance for 3, 2, and 1. If you can, shoot the right leg out behind you, holding for 3, or maybe hands to the ground, 2, and 1. Hands to the floor, lift the back knee up, and then lower down. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale back. Find your down dog. Pedal it out. Let's take the left leg up on your next inhale. Bend the left knee to yawn the hip. Good. And then stepping the left foot forwards in between your hands. Right knee comes down. Lift the arms up. Low lunge. As you exhale, extend the front leg. Remembering we can always use our blocks or your stack of books if you prefer. Good. Good. From here coming up, and you might want to take your books and make them a little higher. Good. And we're tucking the right toes under, lifting the left leg up, or if you're ready to, maybe the fingertips leave the books or the blocks, and we come up for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take the left leg out behind us. Little flight for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to the floor. Lift the right knee up. Left leg lifts. Come forwards, and we lower down. Good. Inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your knees, bending one after the other. Good. On your next inhale, we lift the left leg up to the sky. And bend the left knee, yawning, open the hip. Bring the left knee forwards to your belly, round the upper back, tuck your chin, shoulders over your wrist. And then inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, the left knee comes to your left elbow. You can hold it here. If you're an arm balancer, maybe you want to shift forwards and come into your arm balance, or stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Take the left leg up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left knee crosses over to the right side. Lift the left heel up for 3, 2, and 1. Left leg lifts. Turn, lift up high onto your right tiptoes. Walk your hands back a pace. And turn the right foot to the right side. Come onto the fingertips of the left hand. And then maybe start to find a little balance for 3 breaths, for 2, and for 1. Take the left hand down. Lift back up onto your tiptoes and bend the top leg. We're going to pivot on the bottom foot, turning your heel towards the middle of your mat. And you can walk your hands back a little bit more if you want to. From here, we come onto the fingertips of the right hand. Remembering we're playing with balance. Stay here, or maybe the right hand floats up. Maybe you reach it back towards your right foot. Maybe all the way up to hold onto your left foot if you choose it. Or stay here, playing with balance. Good. Come back to center, left knee into the belly, lower your left knee to the floor and tuck the left toes under. Come onto your fingertips. Maybe decide to use your blocks again. We're lifting the right leg up. Lift the chest a little bit more. Maybe coming to float. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1. We're going to take the right leg in front of us. 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot forwards, sinking in, and then lift the back knee. Yeah, take the hands behind you, lean the belly forward over the thigh, and then lift the left leg up, keep the right knee bent. Option 1, stay right here, or lift up onto the tiptoes of the right foot. Maybe it's wobbly, but that doesn't matter. For 3 breaths, for 2, and for 1. Lower the right heel down, come all the way up, left knee in. Kick the left foot forwards, holding there for 3. Grow tall with the hands. 2, and 1. Bend the left knee and sink down into your chair pose. Cactus your arms, and then bow forwards. Inhale, a halfway lift. As you exhale, step back, high plank, and we lower it down. Maybe the knees first if you want to. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees, bending one after the other. On the next inhale, the right leg floats to the sky. Good. Bend the right knee, yawn the hip. Hug the right knee forwards, right close to your belly. Shoulders coming over your wrists, and then tuck your chin. See if you can bring the right knee a little closer to the face. Good. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, the right knee comes forwards to the right elbow. Hold it here, or maybe arm balance for 3, 2, and 1. Take the right leg up behind you. Walk the hands back a pace and lift up high onto the left tiptoes. Turn your left foot, pivoting. Then lower the left heel if you can to the ground. Right leg is extended. We're coming onto the fingertips of the right hand. Maybe staying here. Maybe that right hand lifts. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Bring the right hand down. Lift back up onto the tiptoes of that left foot and twirl to the other side like a little ballerina. Left heel coming to the outside, to point towards the right side of your mat. Bend the right knee and come onto the fingertips of the left hand. We stay right here, or maybe play with lifting that hand up. Maybe that hand comes back to your ankle, your hip, or up to find the right foot, opening up into partridge. Head from here, release, left hand down, right knee comes forwards into your belly, and lower the right knee down, tucking the toes under. Take the left leg out, come onto your fingertips, lengthen the chest, and then slowly coming to find that point of balance or that point of wobbling, knowing that it doesn't matter if you wobble. Good. We're here exploring. Take the left leg in front of you for 3. Maybe hands on blocks for 2. For 1, step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Excellent. Good. From here, lifting the back knee up, coming into a high lunge. Lean forward, belly coming to thigh, arms back, look down, and then start to lift the right leg up. Yeah, this little variation on warrior 3. Staying right here or lifting up onto the tiptoes for 3. Keep the knee bent for 2. And 1, bring it back to your chair. Good. Cactus the arms. Exhale, melt forwards. Good. Inhale. Take your halfway lift. As you exhale, step all the way back into high plank and lower down. Good. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale back. Child's pose. We're going to move the blocks out of the way, or your books, coming into your child's pose. Take a few breaths here. And then coming onto your fingertips, forehead to the ground. Start to take the left leg out behind you. Toes down. Maybe stay here for a bit. If you wish, you could lift the left leg up. You could start to lift the head, maybe lifting the arms to balance for 3, for 2, and 1. Hands come to the floor, left leg comes down. Reach the left arm forward and allow yourself to roll over onto your left side. Take the right arm out as you come into a spinal twist. Good. Lift, let the right knee come up to bring the right shoulder down. Good. And then come back to center, hands underneath your shoulders. Lift back up, right knee down, left knee down. Find your way back to your child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, let's take the right leg out behind you. And reach the arms forward. Bum staying down towards that left heel if you can. If you're coming up, that's not a problem. Head down to the floor. Arms are really active. Staying here, maybe the right leg is lifting. Head, pointing the left toes. We're starting to lift the head. We're starting to take away one fingertip at a time until we're floating for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Let the right arm reach forwards. Roll onto the right side. Take the left arm out. Come to find your way into that spinal twist on the opposite side. Notice how you feel when you wobble. Whether you get frustrated, whether you laugh. There is absolutely nothing in life that we get perfect the first time. Nothing. It is fine to wobble. All that matters is what do we do with that? Once we've had a wobble, what's our state of mind? What's our attitude towards ourselves and towards the thing that we're doing? Do we give up or do we learn from it and come back? Come to roll over onto your back, shifting back onto your mat if you want to. Good. And then bringing your feet back as close as you can to your bum so that your hands can touch the outside edges of your feet. Start to push your hips all the way up. Hands coming to interlace beneath you, under your back.
Maybe stay here. Maybe the right toes reach to the sky. Left heel landing. And then switching legs. Good. When you're ready, release your arms and come down, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Rock your knees from side to side. Now you have the option to come back up again, maybe to grab a block and pop it underneath your sacrum for a restorative back bend. Or if you feel like it, maybe you want to go into a bigger, deeper back bend, coming to bring your hands beside your ears, just next to your shoulders, elbows pointing to the sky, feet close to your bum, spread your fingers wide. So either way, you're either coming into wheel or bridge. Come back to your bridge if you want to, or press up into your wheel, coming onto your head maybe first, pressing with your arms, sending the shoulders back over the wrists. The heels come down, looking backwards, squeezing glutes. When you're ready, finding your way back down to earth. Gather your knees in, maybe take a happy baby. Draw the soles of your feet together, pulling the feet a little closer in the direction of your head or overhead. And then release. Extend the arms and come into your Shavasana. Take a lovely big breath in and let it out. Another one in and out. One more time in and out. And I want to invite you to stay here for as long as you want or need to. Give yourself a minimum of 5 in-breaths, 5 out-breaths. That's only 15 seconds. Take much longer if you can to allow the practice to sink into you. And maybe you want to continue moving, in which case maybe hit rewind, start again. Or maybe you continue to move in a way that's instinctive. Either way, I hope that this time for you has been powerful and precious. Again, stay as long as you wish, but if you're ready to move, roll over onto your side and come to bring yourself up to seated. Then take a moment to bow inwardly to yourself, being grateful for showing up, no matter what the wobbles. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day.